Y estamos en Bienvenidos a su casa, aquí en el Women's Body and Soul Expo 2014. Y ahora vamos a dar una entrevista al señor Gabriel Ayala, así es de que estén atentos. Hi Gabriel, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well,
Thank you for being here. We're excited. I've been enjoying your music a lot here already, and you are amazing. I just have to tell you, I admire your art and the way you play that beautiful guitar. But tell us a little bit, about you and what are you doing here at the expo as well?
For sure. Well, and I'll say hello to everybody out there. Leo Simchenyavo, ene po Gabriel Ayala tea, ene po en Pascua aquí Pueblo po en Tucson, Arizona po. I am a classically trained musician, and now very fortunate to be traveling all around the world now, performing music as a career and playing many diverse genres from classical, tango, bossa nova, jazz, flamenco, and even my own genre, which I call jazzmenco.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, so it's a lot of stuff.
There's a lot of stuff. How do you start? I mean, how did you start playing the guitar? When?
Well, I was raised by my grandmother. My grandmother raised me, and she wanted me to have music in my life. But I wasn't till I was age 16 or so that I started playing guitar. But I played many other instruments before that. And when I finally got the guitar in my life, I was practicing anywhere from 10 to 14 hours a day. I was just addicted to music. Yeah. And I tell kids, I'm drug-free, alcohol-free, tobacco-free. My only addiction is music. And it's a good addiction, but it's very expensive.
Well, it is.
But this is what I do as a living, and it's just something that I really aspired to do. I never wanted to have a real job, I guess. I was a dishwasher for 2 hours, by the way. That's the only job I've ever had my whole life. And I quit because I told my boss, look, it's going to ruin my hands, so I have to quit. And he just didn't believe in me, and when I released my first CD, I mailed him a copy. I never heard back from him.
Oh my goodness! Well, you knew what you wanted from the very beginning.
I did. I was really aspired to want to share music.
And that's the best thing when you do what you love to do, which is music. And I mean, first of all, it's an international language. Anybody and everybody will understand and feel it. Mm-hmm. And, I mean, you get to everybody's heart. When I heard you a couple of days ago, I just couldn't believe your hands and your brain were connected to make that beautiful music and connection with the guitar, which is amazing. But tell us also a little bit about your ancestors and where are you from?
For sure.
So they know you.
Well, I'm from the Pascua tribe here in southern Arizona, and that's culturally where I come from. And for me, my culture is the very root of everything that I do. It's a very integral part of how I live my life, trying to be as traditional as possible within this modern world. So we're kind of forced to live in two worlds, a native world, non-native world, where it's industry and corruption, and it's an awful industry in that case, but staying rooted in our language, our prayer, is what really helps me get through it all.
And isn't it amazing how you live through that both worlds, and it must have been difficult at some point for you when you were maybe younger, when you have to, you know who you are, but then you have to interact also with the outside world, and it's so different, the values
For
and everything.
sure, and to elaborate more on your point there, it's having to value your art.
Yes.
As an artist, we have to put a price on it. But culturally and traditionally, there is no price, because this is a gift that you've been given by the Creator, by God.
Absolutely.
So to put a price on it takes away from the beauty of it. So it's a very, very tough thing to do that with people. And trying to find that balance in between there where you can still survive and pay for your light bill. And
Yeah, because you live in a material world, right?
Unfortunately, but I'm just trying to get from one stage to the next. That's ultimately what I'm trying to do in life, is just have that never-ending concert tour.
It is just, it feeds you, doesn't it? I was having a kind of a rough day, but the moment I get here and get to stage and start talking to people like you, I just feel like a fish in the water, and I bet you feel the same way when you go to...
This is my home. This is my home.
This is your
when
home?
people say, where are you from? I say, physically I'm from Tucson, but this is my home. This is where I feel the most comfortable. This is where I can express myself and share, talk about more important issues in life, about our native people and what we've had to been faced with. And it's just a way to kind of be on a soapbox and talk about more important issues. And that's really important for me.
Well, mostly because you connected, I assume you connect spiritually.
For sure.
To your
of course.
art, and that kind of is
Exactly.
It is amazing.
Yeah,
Well,
it's a whole different thing. It's a place where you find yourself and lose yourself at the same time, and you invite your audience for that ride while you're on it. So yeah, it's a very important thing.
Yeah, and I saw a few people a couple of days ago when you were playing and how they were looking at you. I mean, there was this connection, like I said, and I sometimes I think we're all different, but we connect. You make us connect with you at some point through your music and your feelings.
Thank you so much. And it's trying to do that. It's trying to, again, invite the audience to show them that it's their personal concert. It's not a concert just to play, because anybody could just play a CD, but it's trying to reach inside the concert and connect with the people. I never have a set concert program. I just show up and kind of play with what I see from the audience and see if they're relaxed. I keep it nice and calm. If they're excited, then I up the level a little bit. And sometimes I even allow the audience to interact. Like today, I asked somebody, what should I play? Something fast or something slow?
Yeah.
And right away, something fast. And it's exciting, that interaction, to where when they leave, they feel like it was their personal concert. And it'll never be reproduced throughout my life. And that's the beautiful part of being able to share your art as a living art right there.
You make me think a little bit about what I do. I do real estate, and we always were told, every transaction is different. And it's true, even though you sell all these homes, but to use like a concert, every concert is different as well.
Oh, because of course.
Isn't it amazing?
And I mean, and again, because you see and feel from the audience members of the emotions that you're evoking, I feel kind of like like a painter.
Yes.
And they're my canvas. And I'm painting this picture with different sounds, and I'm ultimately trying to have them see this big old painting physically as well within their mind's eye. And I sometimes tell them, close your eyes and look at the movie playing on the inside of your eyelids. And they close their eyes and they sit back and they smile. Some it evokes sadness. And it's amazing that music can also heal at the same time with that. It allows people to release some of those sadness that they've been carrying and just didn't even know they had. you know, but at the same time, you have to kind of be like a marionette.
Yeah.
And they're your puppets, and you're kind of moving over and over and dangling the strings with them like a roller coaster. Yeah.
Wow, it's amazing. Well, tell our audience a little bit, where can they find your music and how can they listen to your wonderful art?
For sure. Well, again, thank you so much for the opportunity. Where you can find me everywhere. It's very flattering but embarrassing at the same time. Culturally, we're taught not to be, you know, over talking about ourselves because we only talk about the great things in our life. But if you'd like to follow me, you can Google my name, Gabriel Ayala. You can go to my website, ayalaguitarist.com. I also have a free app for smartphones. So you can download a free app, click on free, and then you have over 40 free songs on there instantly. So again, it's about giving back. It's not always just about me trying to make so much money. I'm already a millionaire because I have tons of family. I have tons of fan base. I have people like you that are trying to promote my art. So because of that, I'm already a millionaire. So I'm not trying to be a millionaire. I'm just trying to share music with the rest of the world.
Well, thank you so very, very,
no worries.
very much.
Choco,
I'm going
I sure
to get
appreciate
this up
that.
right now,
I
and I hope to see you soon. Anywhere, just let us know where you are, and we'll be there with you.
That'd be amazing. And again, thank you to everybody for supporting all of Tucson and all of our arts here. Want to remind everybody to love your children, honor your elders, and please respect your women. Choco,
Bueno, amigos, thank you. Muchísimas gracias por estar con nosotros. Ya les explicaré un poquito más lo que dice nuestro queridísimo Gabriel Ayala y continuamos con las siguientes entrevistas. Bienvenidos a su casa.